What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And what do you think about the news that Sadio Mane is in talks with Bayern Munich on a potential summer transfer move? Would you want Mane to be sold by Liverpool? He only has 1 year left on his contract, and according to some journalists, Mane would like to go to Bayern Munich. He could imagine himself going to Bayern Munich, which I don't know where this transfer rumor started coming from, because Mane has said himself many times that he's very happy at Liverpool. And Florian Plettenberg, a journalist, has reported that Mane can really imagine joining Bayern Munich this summer. There is movement in talks with the player and his management. The next 3 or 4 weeks are decisive when it comes to this transfer story. Both the Bayern Munich manager Nagelsmann and also Mane's agent would like a move to Bayern Munich to happen. The transfer fee is probably less than 50 million euros, which is less than 43 million pounds. I wouldn't sell Mane for that amount, even though he has only 1 year left on his contract. I think Liverpool can give Mane a new contract, and he deserves a new contract in my opinion, because since joining from Southampton in 2016, he has been one of the most important attacking players at Liverpool, scoring an incredible 120 goals for Liverpool and getting 48 assists in 268 appearances in all competitions is absolutely amazing. And Mane is one of the players of the season. I would still give it to Mo Salah, even though Salah had a little bit quieter second half of the season. I still think Salah was best, but Mane was very close second. And even if Liverpool lose the Champions League final on Sunday, Liverpool had an amazingly successful season, a historic season where Mane was one of our best players. To win 2 major trophies out of the 4 and to get to 3 finals in 1 season, I would take that every single season, to be honest. And of course this comes after Robert Lewandowski has publicly said he would like to leave Bayern Munich in the summer. He might go to Barcelona or Real Madrid. We don't know exactly which club he will choose, but Lewandowski only has 1 year left on his contract and he's in talks with other clubs, so Bayern are looking for Lewandowski replacements. Allegedly, both Salihamidzic, chief director at Bayern, and the Bayern manager Nagelsmann want Mane to join Bayern Munich this summer. And of course Mane's ability to play as not just a winger but as a false 9 or an out-and-out striker is what makes him so desirable. Bayern have many wingers. They have Leroy Sané, Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry and other players. Musiala can even play on the wing, but they don't have an out-and-out world-class striker after Lewandowski goes. So Mane could be the Lewandowski replacement. They have of course Eric Choupo-Moting, but you know that he's just a backup striker. He's decent but nowhere near quality of Mane or Lewandowski. The most likely scenario is Lewandowski goes to Barcelona and Bayern Munich are looking for a replacement. VfB Stuttgart's Sasha Kalajdzic has also been heavily linked as a potential Lewandowski replacement. He's more of an out-and-out striker, to be honest. And Plettenberg reports that these next 3 or 4 weeks could be very crucial, and if Liverpool really want to hold Mane at Liverpool, they need to give him a new contract. They need Mane to feel valued and really respected by Liverpool, and why not give him a new contract? He probably deserves it, and he wouldn't want crazy wages like Mo Salah wants, in my opinion. What Liverpool want to avoid is getting Mane and Salah on the last year of their contracts, running down their contracts, and they can negotiate with any club outside of England as early as January the 1st next year. That's like half a year from now, unless Liverpool of course extend both of their contracts, and it's a very unpleasant scenario, and Liverpool would want to do everything in their powers to avoid that scenario. And I think both Salah and Mane should stay at Liverpool. They are Liverpool legends in my eyes, but who knows what the club want to do in the next 3 or 4 years. Jurgen Klopp himself would want to keep both Salah and Mane because he knows how amazing they are for Liverpool. They perfectly know the way Liverpool play. Then they are very awesome players who can still contribute at the very highest world-class level for the next few years, because both Mane and Salah are only 30 years old, so nowhere near at the end of their careers. They still can deliver for for the next 3 or 4 years. So I think a new contract would be deserved for both players. But it depends on what Liverpool want to do. The owners, do they want to give big contracts to 30-year-old players? I think they should. They deserve it. Also, what does Mane want to do? Maybe after if he wins the Champions League again with Liverpool, he thinks there is time for a new chapter in his career. Maybe he wants to try himself in the Bundesliga to play for Bayern Munich. And also, Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly another big favorite to sign Sadio Mane if he leaves Liverpool this summer, because Neymar could be on his way out. It looks like Mbappe is not a big fan of Neymar, and now that Mbappe is one of the players calling the shots at PSG, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. At 23 years old, Mbappe is making major decisions at such a big club like Paris Saint-Germain. And also they already have Angel Di Maria, whose contract ran out, and he was saying farewell to the fans. So Di Maria is definitely leaving. Messi could be leaving in 1 year. Neymar could be sold this summer. So Paris Saint-Germain would probably want to sign Sadio Mane as well. I don't think Mane would want to go to the French league, but who knows what he's thinking. The big question is, who is leaking this story to Sky Germany, where it popped up that Mane would be interested in joining Bayern Munich? Is it Mane's agent on the instruction of Sadio Mane, or is it Bayern Munich who want to make their intentions known, or who is it? I don't know really, but we will find that out, I think, in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and I will keep you posted on my channel. So make sure to stay subscribed and to leave a like on this video if you enjoy these. And during the season, I always said that if Liverpool really wants to, if they want to keep Mane and Salah, we shouldn't arrive in the scenario where in the summer both Mane and Salah only have 1 year left on their contracts, because that is basically an indication to the players that Liverpool don't really want to keep them, and also to other clubs to basically have transfer bids coming in for Mane and Salah, and that's not the scenario that Liverpool wanted to be in. Liverpool would want to keep their key players until they can't really contribute, and I think the next 3 or 4 years is a very low risk to give both Salah and Mane new contracts, because they can still perform at the very top level. Look at Benzema, at 34 years old, he just had the best season of his career, the best season of his life at Real Madrid. So let me know, how do you see both Salah and Mane's future at Liverpool? Do you think they will sign new contracts in the summer after the Champions League final? It looks like both Mane and Salah will sit down with the Liverpool and the Liverpool owners, and hopefully we can negotiate new contracts with them. Or do you see Liverpool maybe cashing in on one of them? The only player that I would consider selling, not definitely, but consider selling, is Bobby Firmino. If we want to get rid of someone, why not get rid of someone who is now on the bench most of the time? And I love Bobby Firmino to bits, no mistake about that. But if I had to choose out of the traditional front three who I'm selling, I'm definitely selling Bobby Firmino and not Salah or Mane. They are far more important to Liverpool. Liverpool also have been boosted by Fabinho returning to full training. Liverpool released a training video today where Fabinho was in full training, moving freely, which is very encouraging. Joe Gomez is also back in training, but Thiago is still not back in training. Liverpool will try to give Thiago as much time as possible before the Champions League final to recover from his Achilles injury, and Fabinho being back is very important and very good news, because as I said before, if Liverpool start without Fabinho and without Thiago the Champions League final, without two of Liverpool's best midfielders, it would be a very tough game against Real Madrid. It will be tough anyway, but without our two best midfielders it would be like a mountain to climb, Mount Everest. But now that Fabinho is back, hopefully Thiago will be fit to maybe sit on the bench and come on for the last 20-30 minutes. And also I want to argue Jamie Carragher's point about Naby Keita. This is what Carragher said: he's the strangest player I've ever seen. I will watch him play and not be convinced about his performance, and then I go on Twitter and someone puts Naby Keita's statistics up, and you think he almost ticks the boxes for everything if you are crunching the numbers. I know we do that on the TV, and I know that's how Liverpool look at players, I get all that, but no one can convince me that Naby Keita has been a success for Liverpool. He has done well, he has done okay, but he has 1 year of contract to go, and the club haven't given him a new contract. When everyone is fit, it's a toss-up as to whether or not he's been in the first 11 or not. Jurgen Klopp has never consistently picked him. He has done well, but it's not what we thought we were getting. Probably fair on the balance of play that Naby Keita, we probably expected more from him, but it was mainly down to injuries. But Naby Keita is fit, he's a 7 or 8 out of 10 most of the time. Of course, not every game he's world class, but in most games he's very, very good. Yes, Liverpool expected more from him, but now that he has been given a run of games, I think he deserves a new contract as well. But let's see, maybe Liverpool have players who are less injury prone coming in the summer, maybe in the transfer window. So we shall wait and see what happens with Naby Keita in the summer transfer window. And Jordan Henderson has given an interview before the Champions League final, because he could be the second Liverpool captain in history to lift the Champions League, the European Cup, twice after Phil Thompson. He said, you say Phil Emilien to use, not Phil Thompson. So you say Emilien Hughes is the only Liverpool captain to win it twice. I'm sure he would have said it. It was the Liverpool team who won it twice, not him. That's the way I look at it. If we do manage to win it twice, it's because of the team, it's because of the manager, it's because of the staff and everybody involved. When the time comes to look back on it, that's what I will think about. I never really see it as just me lifting the European Cup, the Champions League. Yes, I wear the armband on a match day, and I've been here a long time, but there are so many other leaders within the dressing room, so many big players. It is a big collective effort. It's not about me trying to match other amazing captains that Liverpool have had or trying to beat records. I am fortunate enough to be in a world-class team and very proud to be able to wear the armband and lead the team out. We will give it everything and hopefully bring another Champions League back to Anfield. And it would be some feat for Jordan Henderson to match Emilien Hughes, who lifted the European Cup in 1977 and 78. And also in 1981, Liverpool played in Paris against Real Madrid, and with Alan Kennedy's goal, Liverpool won it 1-0. I think he was the goal scorer. It was an absolutely brilliant feat for Liverpool to win the Champions League final, and we actually won it like 4 times in like 8 years or something like that. Absolutely amazing. And now Liverpool could win it twice in 5 years, which would be absolutely amazing as well. So I'm really looking forward to the Champions League final, and whatever happens, I'm incredibly proud of this Liverpool team. Let's hope we beat Real Madrid. And also, Jose Enrique said that in his opinion, we should renew the contracts of Mane, Salah and Firmino. We should also sign a young right back to compete and to learn from Trent Alexander-Arnold. And also we should get a starting number 8. Salah's position, a left-footed winger of the quality of Jota or Diaz, to compete for that position. So he wants to get an attacking midfielder in the team and also somebody to compete with Mo Salah. We don't have an out-and-out right winger apart from Mo Salah. We have Luis Diaz, but he plays on the left. We have Sadio Mane, who plays on the left normally. He can play up top as well. Diogo Jota is more of a striker. So we don't really have a proper right winger to compete with Mo Salah at the moment. But maybe we will sign somebody in the summer. And Jordan Henderson also said that this Real Madrid team, they are facing a very different Liverpool, for sure. We did very well to get there in 2018. The lads were incredible, but we have grown a lot since then. New players have come in, we have been successful, we have had bad moments as well within that period, and all of that you learn from. I definitely feel this is a different team to what Real Madrid faced a few years ago, and a lot of the players are still there. I think like 7 or 8 of our starting 11 players are still in the Liverpool squad. The Champions League was always a dream of mine to win, Henderson said. The Premier League was always a dream of mine to win as well, but when you do that, you need to re-evaluate. You need to process that and think, what now? What's the next goal? It's about the next challenge and finding a way to want it even more. And I think when you do, you become successful and you win trophies. It makes you want to get back there even more and do it all over again. You learn that it's about the journey and all the memorable games it takes to get there. This season has been incredible for that. To be in this position with a chance of a treble on the last game of the season is an achievement in itself. You have to give credit to the lads for that. The hunger has always been there, and when you do win, the hunger grows even more. You start thinking of other challenges, such as becoming a team that wins the Champions League twice. There are not many players who have done that, so to win it twice would be incredible. It's the same with the Premier League, the first Liverpool team to win it in 30 years. You are creating history all the time, and that's what it's all about. The more trophies you win, the more history you create. And this Liverpool team will already be remembered in Liverpool history forever. But to win it twice in 5 years would be absolutely incredible, and it would forever cement this season as a historic treble winning season for Liverpool. And also it would cement the legacy of Jurgen Klopp and the whole Liverpool squad for the next 100 years or so. And that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun making it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Anyway.